The basal metabolic rate is the minimum amount of energy required to carry out essential cellular activities. It's measured during the post-absorptive state, at least 12 hours after a meal. The individual is in a comfortable room with a temperature of around 68 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. The room is dimly lit. They are reclining in a chair and mentally and physically relaxed. The basal metabolic rate is not the lowest metabolic rate. This occurs when you are sleeping, but it is the amount that is required just to carry out your essential activities. There are several factors that are going to influence an individual's basal metabolic rate, or BMR. Surface area. As the surface area increases in an individual, such as in height, the metabolic rate must go up in order to maintain body temperature, since there's a greater surface area to lose that heat. Taller people have a higher metabolic rate than shorter people. Age also influences metabolic rate. As an individual ages, the amount of muscle decreases. Muscle atrophy occurs. Muscle has a higher metabolic rate compared to adipose tissue. Gender also influences basal metabolic rate. Males typically have more muscle, and females typically have more adipose tissue. Therefore, males have a higher metabolic rate. As body temperature increases, metabolic rate increases as well. Stress will also increase metabolic rate. Stress hormones such as epinephrine, norepinephrine, and cortisol are catabolic hormones, meaning that chemical reactions are breaking larger molecules into smaller molecules. The hormone thyroxine, released by the thyroid gland, is your major hormone, regulating your basal metabolic rate. Thyroxine increases ATP synthesis using aerobic cellular respiration, primarily for the use of the sodium-potassium pump. The total metabolic rate is the energy that's needed for all ongoing activities, not only the involuntary activities that are required to keep your cells alive, but also voluntary activities such as running,